Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium and integrated energy therapy master instructor teacher. I hope you are well. This is going to be for the week. I am excited to be here with you. It's been a busy, busy weekend. It was birthday weekend for my daughter. We had lots of birthday celebration, and it was really all good. I appreciate all of you who rescheduled, and we will definitely get back in touch. I bought myself a birthday present, and I wanted to share that all with you. Last year I did an exchange with a beautiful light language artist, Johanna Brunson. And you can actually find her. I'll actually link her. So she does beautiful artwork, and she sells some of her artwork. I actually bought some of her artwork on bags for the women in my life for Christmas last year. And this painting, this picture, I actually she gifted it to me in exchange for services. And I was really excited to get her artwork. I always, always am. And so I actually, for my birthday, for myself, give myself a little, and it was 70% off. So it was like crazy not to, right? But this is a picture that she created with a flower and then her light language and sacred geometry, right? The triangle. I don't know what this light language means, and it doesn't matter. What really is important is that we see it, because it does activate us. And so that's why I wanted to put it in the backdrop. And I'll probably clean that up, move the tree of life over this way. But I did want to put that out there today for all of us, because I know that as it sits behind me in these videos, that it will be activating those of us who need that activation, whatever that activation is. But this is a very powerful picture, and I was very pleased to receive it from her. And she gave me the rights to be able to reproduce it. So I put it on a canvas. That's actually on a canvas. And I'm very excited to have it. I was actually going to put it over here somewhere, but then I was looking at it and I was like, oh man, no, I think I need it closer. I think I need it on the altar. So that is behind me. And again, I will clean this up today, and we will do some rearranging so that it has more of a spotlight. But yeah, it should be activating for each and every one of us who experience it. So very excited about that. So that is my gift to myself. So how are you all? I actually didn't get a chance to meditate. I was going to meditate before I went live, but I really needed a shower. Having a baby and trying to take a shower, I forgot. It's a lot. And because I was actually napping the last couple of days with her when she napped, because a menopausal grandma and a toddler, holy cow, talk about exhausted. So I slept with her. So I slept when she slept. So I did not get the relaxing self-care in the last couple of days that I would have liked. So I did that this morning, and it was phenomenal. So that's why my hair is wet, and I'm just excited to be here with you. Awesome, Cynthia. She said that picture is absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, I went on Walgreens.com. Not that I'm affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form, but that's where I do my printing, because we have a local one in my town. And it was crazy. It was 70% off, and then I was able to pick it up in like 2 days. So yeah, happy birthday to me. So I'm ecstatic. So for those of you who have purchased my course, my downloadable printable course that is over 50% off in my shop, which is my birthday gift to you. If you haven't taken a look at that, head over to my shop at my website, guidance311.com. You just have to do the more after so I think that it's like home, about, community, IET, and then it's like more. And if you go into more, you'll see like testimonials and blog and shop. So it's all there. So take a look at that. If you've not had a chance, go roam around my website. Please add your email to my website, become a member. You'll get my newsletters when they go out. Usually couple of times a month. I'm not crazy with it. I'm not like every week or every other week or like 2 times a week. No, it's like maybe twice a month. And usually when I've got something really good to kind of bring all of you. So that's what's been going on with me. So I hope this week finds you well. So what I would say right off the bat, set your intention to have whatever kind of week you want. So I'm going to set the intention to have the most productive week through grace and ease. I just want to kind of get back in my schedule. I want to get back to some goals that I've been aiming towards to achieve. Yeah, so really excited. So set your intention, because again, your team of guides, angels, ascended masters, they can come in and work with you when they know what it is you're allowing them to come in and work with you with, right? So by setting the intention for the week, then they can kind of join up the synchronicities, give you the signs. That's how it all works, right? Co-creating your reality. And I feel like that's what we all need to be doing in this energy between the 7-7 portal and the Lionsgate portal in 8-8. So this window of like 10 days or so. And we're already in it. I mean, we're already, yeah. So we've got what, maybe 8 days to go. But yeah, set your intention. You know, what is it that you want in your reality? What is it that you want happening in your life? And, you know, where is it that you don't want? And just don't even address that, right? The universe doesn't know negative. It doesn't know the negative not. So you need to stay intentional with what you do want and just like ignore what you don't want. Act like it doesn't even exist. And then the universe can help you co-create the reality of what you do want. So let's see what I've got going on here. So I wanted to start this weekly reading with a unicorn message before we kind of dive in. Oneness. Look for the common humanity. Invoke Lemurian light. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. And this is all, we're coming into unity consciousness. We really are. And that's what I feel like the 7-7 portal is really bringing us. So wherever things have been needed to be removed from your life, wherever things have just gotten to a point where they don't serve you anymore, like that's what's coming up for you in this energy, so that you can really start to embrace what is for you and letting go of what just, it's dragging you down. It doesn't do anything for you. All right, let's see. Oneness. This card is a reminder that we are all part of the divine. In essence, we are some huge entity. In essence, we are one huge entity. Source is an ocean of love, and we are all droplets of it. Each droplet, even when it is on a journey of individual experiences, remains part of the ocean and seeks ways to return to it. When you choose this card, your unicorn guidance is to look for the common humanity in everyone. Our breath is our connection to source, and all humans and animals breathe. Our hearts all beat. We are all born vulnerable. We all look for love and happiness, whether rich or poor, boss or worker, healthy or sick. We are all source energy seeking to learn. Whatever religion, race, or culture we are experiencing, we are all droplets on our way back to the ocean of love. Hold this in your heart and be compassionate to all. Seek the divine thread that connects us all. Reach out to someone today. A smile, a word, any form of connection with a stranger strengthens the bonds. When you have linked with unicorns and they are working through you, the energy of love is even stronger. This accelerates your own journey back to source. Lemurians were a high-frequency force that spread love, light, and healing wherever it was needed. They worked closely with the unicorns and absolutely understood oneness. Ask Lemurian and unicorn energy to touch your heart with oneness and see humans worldwide holding hands. So take a minute to experience oneness. Sit or stand in a public place. Ask your unicorn to touch your heart. Feel this special love in your heart. Send a ray of it out to a stranger. Mentally say, "We are one." See everyone connected in a cosmic web of love. And the affirmation is, "I am one with everyone." And to be honest with you guys, you don't even have to be in a public place. You could actually sit in meditation and you could do the same visualization and the same energy exchange. I do it quite often in meditation, whether it's before, during, or after, but I do visualize the planet and just sending healing energy and love around the planet to all light workers and everyone who is in need. So it's something that you can do on a regular basis or, when you feel called to it. But good morning, Steph. Good morning. All right, so let's dive in and see what this week wants to bring. I have a feeling we're going to need that visualization from the unicorn because there may be something this week that comes up that you need. Oh, Cynthia, sending lots of light and love to you, honey. Many blessings. Not really sure why my camera is got us all blurry. Doesn't make me happy. All right, let's see what this week wants to bring for us. So please just take a minute and set an intention. What is it that you want for this week? What do you want this week to bring it to you through grace and ease? All right. Good morning, Jackie. Happy birthday, Cynthia. So the Nine of Pentacles, it feels like this week is going to be all about working towards your wishes, working towards your dreams, working towards your goals. This is about taking a step on that path. The Nine of Pentacles is all about wishes fulfilled, things really starting to feel good, right? And for many people, this can be blocked if you're doing the I don't deserve, or that's not for me, or I'm not good enough, right? So the Nine of Pentacles energy is really important to believe in joy and abundance and that you deserve it. Yeah, that, you have worried about your finances so hard and so long that you can't believe that it's coming to an end, that you can have what it is you're desiring, what it is you are wanting, right? When you have been in procrastination, when you have been in fear, when you have been in one thing not working out over and over again because of that internal, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve, it's not mine, everybody else wins but me, all of that powerlessness, unworthiness, old programming, right? That has kept you from really being able to stand in your divinity, in your magnificence, co-creating your reality. And so it's felt very much like everybody else. That I don't do that. It's everybody else. Everybody else gets what they want. It's never me, right? We have to let go of that. We have to let go of that. And we have actually the Queen of Swords coming right towards you to say that you've been slow to trust others, that you are headstrong and you logically consider your options, that you don't drop down into your heart, that if you don't see it, you can't believe it, right? And so this is where you've been getting in your own way and trying to manifest or have what it is you want because you have not been able to allow your heart to become part of the equation. And when you're trying to manifest your most compatible partner or your most compatible career or your financial stability, right? The part of the manifestation is the feeling like everything is okay, feeling like you're safe and stable, feeling like you deserve, feeling like everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. So if you've been trying to think your way out of the box, if you've been trying to use logic and reason, right, to get you moving forward, that's why it's not been moving forward. So you've got to allow things to move, and they're going to, right? They're going to start moving here. But are they going to be moving in the direction that you want? Or are they going to be moving in the direction you don't want? Yeah, it's time to have no fear. It's time to put down any fear, again, anything that's been holding you back. And for some of you, it's like that fear has got that visceral hold on you. It's a very physical feeling of not being able to move forward because you have been so traumatized by events or situations or people in the past that whenever your heart was engaged, it didn't go well. It got broken, or it got trampled on, or it wasn't respected, whatever it is, right? This is the energy this week that we're moving away from, that we have to let it go. We got to walk away from it. We have to drop down into our heart, and we have to let go of the past, let go of anything that didn't work out the way you thought it would, anybody who let you down. So for this week, there may be a peace that comes over you where your spirit is saying, okay, it's time to let that go, right? That forgiveness is coming to you. And it's not because they deserve to be let off the hook. This is more about you're just ready to release this feeling. You're ready to let go of what hurt you, what left you in the dirt, what didn't work out, right? And so this week, it's really about getting into unity, right? Oneness with source, with your higher self, dropping down into your heart, opening your heart back up for those of you who've really closed it down, so that you can get into this abundance that is here and showing up for you. But if you're not allowing it in because you're trying to be rational, or you're trying to go it alone, think yourself out of it, it's not going to happen. I'm actually seeing you kind of like trying to fight yourself out of a wet paper bag, right? There's no reason to fight. That's what I'm getting from that. Like, there's no reason to fight. Like, all you have to do is drop down into your heart and receive. But again, if you're so afraid of things not working out because the past was so devastating, right? It's really, really hard to believe that you can have what it is you want. Really, really hard to believe that you can receive and achieve. But you've got to walk away or canoe away, right? Because your blessings, look at this, all these blessings on this boat, these dragonflies, all these blessings are waiting to come in. But if you don't move away from that, I don't deserve it, I'm not good enough, they did me dirty, it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Good morning, Leon. If Johanna doesn't know, I did a whole thing on this picture at the beginning of this video, so please let her know so she can watch the replay. All right, let's see what support wants to come in for this week for you. Thank you. All right, let's just, I did sage before I sat down. Oh, I do have a card upside down in here. Let's see if I can find it. I know I saw it. I know I did. It was red. Oh, that's weird. See if I can, oh, there it is. And it's not red, it's pink. Look at this. This is the card that flipped over. Judas, Catalyst, and Soul Contract. Yeah. That's what's coming up this week. Soul Contract. Some soul contract that you have to really look at and let go of. And let go of. You know, who has been the Judas in your life, or who has been the betrayer? Who has been the person that let you down? Who has been and it could be family. It could be friend. It could be your best friend. It could be who you thought was going to be your partner going forward, right? but it's time to let that go because it doesn't serve you anymore. It's like, what could you learn from it? What did you learn from it? What can you take from it? But it's time to move on. So let's see. If we look at the card, we will see conflict and confusion on Judas's face because soul contracts are seldom easy when they arrive. And a veil of amnesia is often present when we forget what we signed up for pre-incarnation. However, if we can soften our stance to Judas and aspire to the forgiveness and respect that Jesus had for him, do what you have to do, we can start to model that in our lives too. To see such Judas events or relationships as vehicles that deliver us from an old version of ourselves to the new and teach us much along the way. And that's exactly what I'm feeling this week. Like something is coming in to help you get here, right? To move you away from what hurt you, what didn't work out. And I feel like this is not one thing that you're moving away from. I feel like it's a cycle or a pattern, and it's now time to really move away from that cycle or pattern that you've been perpetuating in your own life because of that old programming or that old hurt or that old pain or that old betrayal. And it's time to move on. It's time to love yourself enough to move on. And for some of you, that's how you get the financial stability. For some of you, that's because there's coins in both these cards. Look at that. For some of you, that's how you get to the new home, to the new stability. You've got to let go of the old. Take the lesson, but it's time to move on. And this week, I feel like there's going to be some epiphany or some resource or opportunity that comes in, and it's finally like, okay, this is where I need to go. This is the way. Now I get it. All right, let's delve deeper into this, I think. And I am seeing these fairy cards. So if you're not part of my Guidance 311 community, I actually do a weekend card. And I used this Fairy Forest by Lucy Cavendish this past weekend. So go there if you've not done those pick a cards. Those are kind of interesting. They usually kind of pretty revelatory. They reveal something that maybe you weren't even aware you were in the midst of or needing to hear. Oh, Cynthia, that's awesome. She says, I'm pretty much in peace now because I am more conscious of a low vibrational thoughts like I don't deserve, never will happen to me. Yeah. And that's where it really, when you become aware of your thoughts and you can stop them in their tracks, right? And for me, it's simply thinking, I'm not thinking that right now. Nope. That's when you can drop down into your heart and feel that connection to source and get into gratitude and allow the manifestations to show up. Yeah. And this week, again, I do. I feel like there's going to be something that you recognize that you're ready to let go of. And it will be, I don't feel like it's going to be something small, guys. I feel like it's going to be something very big. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Because it's time for rebirth. This week is about something rebirthing in your life and some soul family or kinship coming in to help you do that. So it might be a reconnection with a family or an old friend or just that part of yourself that you had completely lost in a bad situation, whether it was, again, work, love, situation, family, friend. But I feel like you're coming back into connection with that part of yourself, with those people that truly love you unconditionally and support you no matter what. And that is going to feel like a rebirth, a true rebirth. Back into that, being able to drop down into your own heart and really loving yourself. All right, let's get some advice to go with this. Yeah, look at that, because it's time to come into ease and grace. If you saw the beginning of this if you saw the beginning of this video, that's what I talked about. It said an intention that you want something in your week to go through ease and grace. There it is. Ease and grace is at hand. You don't have to strive and drive. You don't have to fight. You don't have to be upset. You don't have to push. Set the intention. Allow it in, and everything will flow through ease and grace this week. Co-create your reality. Believe and receive. All right, guys, if you are struggling and you're ready to step into energy healing with integrated energy therapy, don't forget I have packages that are deep discounts. There's a $100 discount on 3 sessions. There's $250 discount on 6 sessions, and a $500 discount on 12 sessions. So you can space that out one per month, or however you want to do it. I'm not going to put any cap on it. You know you're healing. You know what you need. But get the deep discount if you're someone that's really ready to kind of dive into really transforming those traumas and dramas, getting out of the abusive patterns, getting out of the powerlessness, the unworthiness, stepping into your power, stepping into co-creating your reality, addiction, whatever form that is taking in your life. So if you're ready, go to guidance311.com and let's get started. And I did drop, again, the link to the webinar all about IET in my story. If you want to take a look at that, it is how to, let me grab it. I will show it to you. Yeah, this turned out to be an hour long. So this is something like if you, so there it is, survival mode and how you save you. There's nobody else coming in to save you guys. This is why integrated energy therapy is so powerful, because you do truly get to save yourself. You get to truly get out of those old patterns, that old programming. The angels come in and help you to raise your vibrational frequency permanently. So whatever your layer that they come in and transform, remember, energy is can't be terminated or killed. And I don't know why those very powerful words are coming in, but energy has to be transformed. And so integrated energy therapy integrates back in the support from whatever you are needing support for. And so this webinar, again, grab some coffee, watch it on a desktop if you can, or an iPad. I think it's better on a bigger screen than a phone, but totally up to you, wherever you are. Earbuds would be perfect if it's definitely a phone. But I do go through what IET means to me, what IET can do for you, and why it's so important to do this energy healing work. If you're someone that's trying to raise your vibrational frequency to manifest what it is that you want in your life, that you're really done being the person that doesn't receive. You don't have the relationship you want. You don't have the life you want. You don't have the money you want. You don't have the freedom you want, right? Because you've got this pressure on you, whether it's sitting on your shoulders, sitting in your heart, the betrayal, the abandonment, the resentment, the powerlessness, the unworthiness, the anger, the threat. I worked with so many people that really battle that, like always feeling threatened, and they don't know why they always feel threatened. Because whatever that old programming was, it happened very early on, and they might not even remember what made them feel that way, but something has really got them in the grips, and they can't get out of it. And when you're in that fear, that very low vibrational fear, you can't manifest all the things you want in your life. And that's what the angels come in and do. They help you transform it back into support so that you raise your frequency, and then you can start manifesting your life, building your relationship with your higher self, co-creating your reality. It's all possible. It's all possible. And I want to share that with as many people that are ready to step into that. So if you haven't checked out that webinar, please do. Or if you're ready to start working with me, go to guidance311.com. And when you click on the IET book now, the packages pop up. There's a link right there, and you can look at the packages. But however you want to start, I hope you will join me if you are really, truly ready for profound change in your life. If you're done being desperate, if you're done feeling like the bottom of the barrel, if you're done feeling isolated and alone and not knowing where to turn, if you're ready. All right, guys. Have a beautiful week. Sending you so much love and so many blessings. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Cynthia. Don't forget, in the shop, the course, my birthday gift